My name's Dawson. I'm 12, and then my dad's in the RAF. He's a firefighter and he's been in for 10 years.
I'm Jake, and my mom is in the RAF, and she's been a dental nurse for 21 years now.
My name's Rachel, and my dad's engineer on VC10s for 12 years.
Thanks. Well, we're here today to talk about reading generally, and then to talk more specifically about a programme called Reading Force, which is an innovative approach to championing reading, developing literacy skills, but also looking at developing cohesion amongst families who are affiliated with or involved with the armed forces. Now, Carterton is obviously very closely linked with RAF Bryce Norton, and your families are directly a testimony to that. So let's talk about reading first, and then we'll talk about how reading might be an approach to bringing families even closer together who are involved with the armed forces. So reading. Tell me about how you think reading benefits people and how you think it brings something to the table in terms of improving our lives. What does reading do to enrich our lives?
It can help you with your spelling. If you're not too good and you read a book, then you're reading the same words and you're going to remember it.
Yeah, I mean, doubtless your vocabulary is going to broaden and your spelling is going to improve as you read more and more. What about dealing with situations in life which might otherwise be quite a challenge if they're completely brand new to you? How can living a life in books help you deal with challenges in life?
Well, if something in the book happens and they did something and you know it goes right there, then you could try it outside of the book and see if it works.
So kind of giving you strategies to use in real life.
Yeah.
Can you think of a book you've read recently where you've either had maybe quite a tragic or a happy story, and you on reflection you've thought, actually that's a lesson that I can learn and maybe apply in life? Has there been anything in a book you read recently that's been something where you thought, oh, that may well be of use to me when I'm living the rest of my life, that lesson? And it might not, it might be that you simply have enjoyed books and never thought about it, but can you think of an example, or do you think that books are a way of helping us learn about the life that's to come?
Yeah, it teaches you life lessons, like if something goes wrong and you need to fix it, you can look into books or you can just go by yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. My next question is, I think that reading that I've done, I mean, I'm an English teacher, so obviously it's part of my job, but I think reading has been a way for me to deal with emotions that I've had, to experience something called catharsis, where you are able to work through negative feelings and positive feelings in a sense, and work stuff out. Do you think books give people a chance to work through problems?
You can just shut off from your own world and just go into a different place.
So a chance to escape sometimes?
Yeah, like if something bad's happening downstairs, you could just go up to your room, read a book, and get stuck in it.
What about sharing books with other people? Do you think that should books be enjoyed as an individual on your own, or is there another element where you can enjoy books with other people as you share and read it together?
Yeah, I think so, because if you and your parents are obviously reading the same book, then you can obviously talk about it and interact.
Would that feel silly, talking to mum or dad about a book you're both reading? Would it feel weird to talk about a character or an emotion or an event?
Matters what book you're reading. If it's like a book you're both interested in, then yeah, it won't be awkward. But if it's just a book you're interested in, or your mum, then it won't be bad.
So can you imagine yourself sat down, maybe having a meal, where normally you talk about things like school or the weather? Can you imagine yourselves talking about the Hunger Games or being Billy or the boy in the striped pyjamas? Can you imagine that?
Yeah, because usually my mom says, like, what did you do at English today? Oh, we read a book called such and such, and this happened in it. Oh, that's good.
Okay, and
Stuff like that.
final question before we wind up. Do you think it's plausible that you could see yourself going online and posting thoughts and feedback about a book you've been reading from the Reading Force list, and that mum or dad would also do that? Can you see that ever happening, that you'd share that together?
Yeah. Because you might be reading a book that not many of people you know are into. So if you go online, then there might be a other person that's into that book, and you can talk about it.
They might get interested in it, and they might check that book out and then tell their friends about it, who will tell their friends about it.
Great. Well, thanks very much for your time. Great answers. Thanks very much.
Cheers.
Bye.